GameStop announces preliminary sales results for the first 9 weeks of fiscal 2021, reflecting an approximately 11% increase compared to the prior year period. As DFV said, GME priced down after earnings for the 9th time in a row. Why though? What was the explanation? Buy the rumor, sell the news is a time-tested adage. This happens a lot with earnings, even if it's a beat. Can you expand on this more? Are you saying people are more interested in buying stocks with potential rather than stocks that are actually doing well? Usually by the time the actual facts/news come out, the price of the stock already reflects it. This means that the price is more likely to start going down on a good news, since the price already has peaked before the news came out. Thanks for putting this in a way my inbred ape brain could understand. Hello stepbrother. It's always nice to help a step relative get unstuck. My stepmom is always getting stuck under the coffee table. She's funny. They expect one of us in the wreckage: brother, gorilla, SUV, rocket, victory hand, new moon. Alright, cool, so buy more GME after earnings, got it. The rumor is always more valuable than the actual facts. A rumor could be beating earnings expectations by 200%, fact is they only beat by 100%. Which information is more enticing to you? Plus, once it dips after the news sell-off, people get back in at a lower price with the new confidence of just how well the company's doing. Edit, a word. Textbook attention manipulation. Earnings get people's eyes on the stock. No matter the actual news, just short the stock, so people's eyes now move on to the price and it's in falling. Headline: financials are out, stock in free fall. So you missed the dip? Hedge funds being hedge funds. Stock price is up over 1,000%, YTD, sales up 11%. And this sub asks why the price isn't higher. It should be higher. Like $69,420 higher. Everyone wants a price high enough to afford their own Lambo. It's falling because they announced they may sell up to $1 brother-in-law in shares at the money. This means dilution, which shareholders don't like. This is good news to me. Even though I don't hold the stock, I've been hoping that they do this because it will add $1 billion to their cash with only 5% dilution. Unheard of quality of a raise. Bullish for value investors, but it chops the legs out from underneath the squeeze. So the short-term squeeze investors might paper hand. It is unquestionably the right move for the company though. I don't think it's a big deal for the short squeeze if they sell them during the squeeze. It will put a cap on how far the squeeze will go. I don't think anyone will complain if they sell the shares over 1K share price though. Depends what info you believe. If you believe that Yahoo Finance is correct with only 10 million shares short right now, then pushing 3.5 million to the market would obviously end the squeeze big time. However, I don't believe that data is correct, and neither should anyone. So who knows what impact it could have. I'm hardly a GME apologist/fanboy, but I have a position. There is no way in hell there are only 10 million shares short. Is it going to $1 mil? I doubt it. But from everything I can get my hands on, even outside of Reddit, gasp, GME is shorted from here to eternity. Best case scenario for short positions is 50% shorted. I personally think closer to 80 to 90% of the float is shorted. It's going to be an interesting few weeks, nonetheless. Print my money, rocket. Shut up, and take more of my money. Why don't GME save time and money and just sell them to DFV directly? I like the stonk. It's true. DFV has shown a willingness to pay up as high as nearly $40 for shares. Monorail. Print it all over front and back. Bullish. Now it's final endgame. This just means that also GameStop is expecting the MOAS, F those puts. This separates the boys from the men. Bye you silly apes, gorilla, gorilla. I just saw a big, around 20-point drop in pre-market. Came here to see what's up. Ah yes. Good news. Edit, about new shares, It's an update to their previously announced share sale possibility. They increased the dollar cap from 100 brother-in-law to $1 billion. Bullish if you ask me. Good news does the opposite sometimes. But if it dips, then ape gets more. Celebratory hands in the air, gemstone, gorilla. Not much, brought 2 shares during pre-market. Doing my part. People are freaking out about it, why? We all knew they were going to do this. Knew? You mean hoping. It's cash for transformation as opposed to AMC where it's cash for continuing operations and executive bonuses. LOL, don't forget they want to double AMC, total shares, laughing my butt off. I saw this coming the last time they added shares, then got massive bonus. All on the back of retail. AMC totally screwed their investors in my opinion. I cashed out of AMC because AMC is a piece of crap. That's not entirely true. I saw a bunch of regards who genuinely thought GameStop would do a buyback for some reason. A company will do a buyback when the management believes the stock price is cheap, usually versus their fundamentals. GME is not cheap versus the fundamentals. They also have to have the cash or attractive financing to buy the shares back. This isn't in place either. LOL, if they had announced a buyback, that would have been beyond autistic retard ape level 1000. Probably why people here were expecting it. They are not selling 3.5 million stock. They are just saying that it is possible if they want to. The share offering was very contentious at board level last year and early this year. G-Talk. They would have been crazy not to. This thread with info about new shares. They announced they may dilute the stock and sell 3 million shares to take advantage of the stock price. 3 brother-in-law is practically nothing. Shorts keep pounding the price down with way more and can't break anything of value. Great, going to buy more at a discount. Where is that announcement? Serious question, I didn't see it mentioned in article above. Being a retarded ape. Is this a good thing for us or a bad thing? Why? Increase in sales is always good. New shares. It's 50-50. On one hand it's dilution, short bail, taking advantage of inflated price, on the other hand paid off debt, that means lower costs, much quicker transformation and growth, and off chance it's preparing to bail shorts Porsche style. Where are you seeing new shares mentioned? They said that was a possibility a few weeks ago, but I'm not seeing it on that release. Did they post the release and then edit it to remove that? GameStop announces at the market equity offering program. Company can sell up to 3.5 million shares and intends to use any proceeds to further accelerate transformation and strengthen balance sheet. Web link. Updated filing. They have the option to sell these, but don't have to. If they're bullish about the stock, they won't sell till it's exploding in price. 1B max sale at 3.5 million shares means to maximize it has to at least be somewhere around $265 a share. Higher it goes, less stock they have to sell. Just allows them to capitalize if a short squeeze happens. Edit, $285 a share, not $265. Is it dilution? Or is this GameStop selling shares they hold? It increases public float either way. Supply and demand will tell you more supply without corresponding demand increase yields lower price. Why is it good news? If they are offering new shares, doesn't that mean shorts have access to new shares so they can buy and close their short positions? They're offering new shares at market price. So they still face a loss either way. The amount of DD showing how many false shares have been created should be enough to convince any ape that an additional 3.5 million shares wouldn't even be as much as a handful of dirt into the hole the hedgies have dug. No big deal. We had double that dropped on quadruple witching day, so chill. Buy and hold. I'm thinking of ways I can free up some capital to get some more on this delicious dip. Olivans. Gemstone, gemstone. Perfecto. Press buy button. Sure, but shorts still need to buy those shares, and it's the company's best interest to sell them at the higher price point to raise max cash. Me thoughts are they can offer it when they want, so when it rockets they can get their tendies too. They've done this so that they can sell those shares at what they see as the peak. They know what's coming and they're moving themselves into a position they can benefit to. Bullish move. Yes. They said they're going to sell market price though, at any time they want, any amount, up to 3.5 meters. So or they believe the price will drop badly and want to sell ASAP. Or they think it will moon and waits for the moment. Basically, no news yet. Don't forget that today's the day some of the old executives are leaving for the new Papa Cohen appointed members, thoughtful face. There is no dropping badly too much good news. This is just a short attack on the news. Yeah sure, but it's only 3.5 meters, not nearly enough to hold off the squeeze. It's 3.5 million shares or a max sale of 1 BN. Could be 1 million shares at 1K. They are setting themselves up for the squeeze just like the rest of us. They're going to need a lot more than 3.5 mil. Because they want to be able to sell shares when the squeeze is happening. They have always been able to buy shares at the market price. F me, this is a fire sale. Time to get more shares. I'll wait and see how will price behave after open. Part of me wants the price dip back to 40. Agreed. If it does, I'm putting more in, haha. Original poster replies, the timing and amount of any sales will be determined by a variety of factors considered by the company. In no event will the company sell more than 3,500,000 shares of common stock under the ATM offering, and aggregate gross proceeds will not exceed $1 billion. There will be no sale of common stock in any jurisdiction in which one would be unlawful. So at max it's like $285/share. Edit. There's been mentioned couple of times that they could sell example only 100 shares and get that maximum sum of money from those shares. It's 5% of the float or $1 billion. Whichever comes first. They can even get $1 billion cash offer for only 1,000 shares offered. You know why? Shorts need to cover. Laughing out loud. Yes, Og Poster mentioned that. This might be play of the lifetime. Bad math. It has no implications for the maximum share price. It means that the outcome of the interaction between number of shares sold and the price will not generate more than $1 billion in proceeds. Yep, I have edited my comment after multiple mentions of it, celebratory hands in the air. That's if they decide to sell the full 3.5 million. Basically when it hits peak. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.